effective in yin means that I can have shape that allows me to stress the area that I'm supposed to stress without causing pain anywhere else, that I can hold the pose for a long period of time. Hi everybody, welcome. My name is Eli and I'm very happy to have you in another class of Yin Yoga. Today we are targeting the upper body, the torso, the arms. So we're going to be stressing and stretching muscles, joints, bones. For today's class, you may need a bolster or a pillow or a cushion, something to elevate the floor. You may need it, you may not, but I always like to start the class asking you for some props and just have them at hand so you don't have to get up in the middle of the class and look for this. So we're going to start in caterpillar. So find your way to the back of the mat. This pose is very good not only for the legs and the hips and the spine, but we can start activating, incorporating our arms. We can have them as passive and soft and relaxed as possible, especially when we're targeting the legs and the hip, or we can actually have the hands on the floor, on the mat, and kind of like activate the muscles to extend the elbow, to keep the arms knowing that something is coming. So let's use this great pose for not only the arms but the rest of the body. Honestly, when we practice, especially yin, majority of the poses stimulate and work with the entire body. But depending on how we practice and depending how we place our intention, we can stimulate one area more than the other ones. Good. We're going to start coming back up. Now we're going to open our legs and we're going to come into this lateral dragonfly. So this lateral dragonfly has two parts. So we have options here. This is when the bolster comes handy. Let's place the bolster next to the hip. So we can do this movement. We're going to start moving to the side, either with both legs open in dragonfly, or if it's more accessible, today we can actually bend the left knee. We're going to place the elbow on the bolster or all the way down to the floor, and we're going to rest the head on the right hand. Now, what do we do with the left? We have options too. We can rest the hand on the thigh, or to include it in the pose, because we are stimulating the arms and the upper body, we can place the arm above the ear. This is more active, of course, because I'm holding the arm. I don't like to rest. You can rest it on your head, but this kind of like put a lot of pressure on my neck and my head. This is an option. Maybe you can experiment there, or just have it hanging. Not hanging. You are holding the arm above your head. Or as I said, you can keep it on your thigh. Find the variation for the arm while you keep your torso steady, resting on your hand. When resting the head on the hand, you can close your eyes. Your right leg is soft, and gently we're gonna start moving out, but keep the legs exactly as they are. You may want to move the bolster away and bring the torso on top of the right leg. So we're gonna do these two movements on the same leg. Now we place the hands same as we did in caterpillar when we started the pose. The class, and keep the arms active, moving the torso to the center of the leg. It doesn't matter how far up or close is your chest from the leg. We have the muscles soft and relaxed to just let the gravity pull my torso down. The hands are not here stopping the torso. The hands are here stretching out. We are extending the elbows. Having that nice, with the hands, I feel that I'm trying to reach to the other side of the room while my torso is softly trying to land on top of the leg. So these are the two parts of this modification of lateral dragonfly. Good. We're gonna start moving out of the pose and stopping in the center, observing. The left side feels completely different than the right, at least in my case. Good. So we're gonna do the other side. So let's move the bolster. We're gonna place it next to our left hip. We're gonna bring this knee in. We're gonna extend the left leg, and we're gonna keep this right knee bent. Let me have my timer. Get all set. And we're ready to do lateral dragonfly on the other side. So again, place your elbow on the bolster or the cushion, the pillow, the floor, the block. Rest your head on your hand. And again, decide what to do with your right arm. It can be above, so they can is more active. We are also using this stretch for the lateral side of the torso. Remember, we're working with lines of energy or blood, of water that we have in the upper body. You can let go and rest the right hand on top of your head, or you can rest this hand on your thigh. Decide what feels more effective for you. And effective in the end means that I can have shape that allows me to stress the area that I'm supposed to stress without causing pain anywhere else, that I can hold the pose for a long period of time. Wow, that was a long definition of effective pose. But that's what it is. Softly, gently start moving up. Release the bolster away if that is on your way. Now, without moving the legs, we're gonna move the torso and try to bring the center of the torso on top of the leg. And stretch out your arms. It's not that I'm trying to go too far, too much. It's just I'm walking my hands away from me to give me this nice elongation of the muscles in the arm. The torso, the muscles of the torso are soft and relaxed, so it's gravity actually the one that is pulling me down. I'm not trying to do it actively with my hands. What I want with the arms, as I said before, is to extend the elbows and to elongate the muscles. You may want to close the eyes, just following my voice. Try to keep the head aligned with the rest of the spine so it doesn't cause unnecessary stress for the neck. Good. And we're gonna start moving the hand closer to our body, stopping in the center. And we will finish the class same as we did at the beginning with caterpillar. So you're gonna close your legs and moving forward. Legs are relaxed, so your toes will open to either side. You walk your hands to stretch the arms and soften your torso. 1 minute in this last pose of the class. Trying to keep the pattern of your breathing steady, calm, with your eyes closed or with your eyes on a focal point that allow you to have a steady mind. It's not only steady body, but you want to also have steady breath, steady mind. A few more seconds here. Trying to feel that elongation, that stretch in the arms. Also, of course, in the legs and the muscles of the posterior part of your torso. And softly we walk the hands towards ourselves and find a comfortable seated position. And with this, we come to the end of the class, hoping that your arms and your torso feel more energized today. Thank you everybody for joining me in today's class, and I will see you tomorrow with another 10 minutes class for beginners. Take care.